So this is One Gratitude. I'm Lorraine Aguilar, and happy Friday, everyone. So happy to have our live viewers with us here today. Go ahead and type your gratitudes at any time. I'll share mine with you based on something really sweet that happened this week. I'll be playing You Are My Sunshine in the key of C if anyone wants to play along. And as I serenade you, then I'll scroll through responses for some shout outs. So to begin our mindfulness practice and the ending of this week, may I invite you to join me in a collective deep breath to come into the present moment, into our awareness of our gratitude and of each other. Here we go. Yay. My gratitude is for dolphins. And that fits under the larger umbrella category of deep connection with nature. I am still all aglow and smiling at what happened to me yesterday. I was surfing a fairly remote stretch of beach in both in the Huntington Beach area yesterday in California, and two dolphins swam by, and normally they're kind of migrating as they feed, but I called them. I made squeaks on my board, squeaky, squeaky, and made little clicking noises, and they went from 20 feet away from me and came as close as 5 feet away from me. And when they heard me making little sweet dolphin sounds, I could see them relaxing. One actually turned its body, instead of just, again, keeping their trajectory, they actually spun their body, and I could see their little chin and the white part of their bodies. I could see the eye. We could make eye contact. And it was so magical. I haven't had that close of a dolphin encounter in years. And there's just something that just brings me alive from a nonviolent communication standpoint. The needs met were for connection, but not just human connection with life, being a part of nature, a sense of belonging to an ecosystem. I'm an animal, they're an animal, and we were connecting in the ocean. And just feeling alive. So I could go on, but I'm still glowing from that. And I love dolphins in general because they're playful, they're heck of smart, they surf a lot. I hear they have a lot of sex. It's like, boy, if you have to be an animal, it sounds like a pretty good animal to be. They're very communal and communicative. So that's my gratitude. What is yours as I serenade you? You are my sunshine. Here we go. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, when I was sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. But when I woke up, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Back in the day, I used to play music in just as a volunteer in skilled nursing homes for mostly the elderly, and that was always a favorite. That was the song, no matter how sick people were or weak they felt, I could see their mouths moving to that song. So a lot of memories on that one. Okay, let's see what your gratitudes are. I'm so looking forward to this. All right, the first one I see is from dear Happy Ron. Happy Ron, who I'm still so grateful for this week, being able to lead our great gratitude session earlier this week. So thank you again, Ron, and welcome back. So Ron's gratitude is grateful for watching the Pixar short film Loop about being on the artistic spectrum. Oh, artistic spectrum for the first time, which had been deeply moving me all along. And I see the words artistic spectrum. I'm wondering if you meant autistic spectrum. Um, and the name of the film is Loop. So grateful for watching the Pixar short film Loop about being on the artistic spectrum for the first time, which was deeply moving for me all morning. Thank you for sharing that, Ron. And yeah, that sounds like something I'd love to check out. Yay. Klaus NVC, he says, grateful for emotions without resistance as I'm watching a movie. Oh, I, I just noticed, like, when you said without resistance, I just noticed my own body relax at the beauty of accepting whatever emotions come up for you. And I love that because, a couple of days ago, I was bringing some nonviolent communication practices to the Federal Reserve Bank, believe it or not, during some really painful organizational changes. And this was a theme that came up, this idea of resisting emotion, or emotion as weakness. You know, boys don't cry, man up, especially for the beautiful men in our society, as what women too, but I think men get a bigger dose of this societal pressure to minimize emotion. And so, Klaus, I love how you're modeling what I consider the new divine masculine of this world, is to embrace emotions without resistance, that they are what they are. They're a form of energy, and a valid one. So thank you for modeling that. And Happy Ron, thank you for the clarification. Yes, the movie Loop is about someone on the autistic spectrum. So thank you. Yay. Okay, Wolfgang Foxtrot B says, grateful for the upcoming German online NVC festival. Yay! I know that there's a really large nonviolent communication community in Germany, and I'm so glad that you're a part of that and you get to celebrate being part of that online festival. If you would like to share, I don't know if we have any German viewers, but if you want to share how people can find out about that, feel free, and I'll do that I'll announce it as a shout out. And we have a new viewer joining us. Let's see if I can say it properly. Hadginrik. Hadginrik joining. So welcome. And there's still time. If you'd like to type in a gratitude, I'd be happy to read it out for you. So I'll go ahead and enter our closing, and I'll check back one last time for any messages. So first of all, TGIF, everyone. I don't know about you, but these weeks seem to be, can be very full sometimes. This one especially for me. And so as we enjoy the mindfulness of closure of this work week, the opening of our weekend, the German online NVC festival, and other things that are coming up for us to look forward to, may this mindfulness practice serve us. May it help us to be kind, to take good care of ourselves and each other. And may it help us to do our part, whatever that is, to facilitate humanity rising in these days while the clay is still wet, while we're reimagining law enforcement, while we're reimagining government, while we're reimagining financial systems and businesses, organizational models, reimagining even family. What does that mean? And community. This is the time. This is the time to bring this mindfulness forward into our positive actions. So thank you so much. And I don't see any other comments. So have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Thanks again.